The Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus has just released about 2 weeks ago here in Malaysia, had amazing reviews, but how does it stand against another very well-known flagship Android phone like the Google Pixel 2 XL? In this video, I'll show you the head-to-head comparison between the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus and the Google Pixel 2 XL. Hey, what's up guys, Adam Lobo here and you're watching Adam Lobo TV. If you're new, welcome to my channel. Do consider subscribing to my channel as I release high quality tech related videos every single week, which is super duper honest. And if you're returning as a subscriber, welcome back. New world order. Now in this comparison video, I'll be dividing it into my personal categories such as hardware, where I'll go through the overall designs, buttons and ports for each one of the phones. Software, where I highlight the performance and the operating system, and of course the security unlock features. Display, the comparison of which is brighter and which is more pleasing to look at. Battery, and this is of course based on my personal usage for both of the phones. Camera, where I'll give you a comparison for both of the front and also the back camera. Audio, for testing the stereo speakers and also the audio recording for both of the phones. The ecosystem, and of course this will be based on the other workable items for both of the devices. Post ownership, where this will be based on the after sales services available depending on which country that you are from. And last but not least is value, where it's the total value of the phone, especially with what comes in the box together with each one of the phones as well. Now in terms of the complete specs for each one of the phones, I will list it down at the description below so you can get a pure detailed written comparison, so don't forget to check that out. Now in terms of the hardware, the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus comes with a very nice curved design and a glass back which is little slippery, but it has the wireless charging. And it looks more like a 2017 to 2018 phone with its sleek design. It also has the SD card slot and also the headphone spot, a Bixby button, but you can't remap it of course, and then the new fingerprint scanning placement is very much great, but it's just a hairline slower than the Google Pixel 2 XL. As for the Google Pixel 2 XL, it has a more outdated design, not as sleek looking as the S9 Plus, and there's no headphones jack, there's no external SD card slot, and of course no wireless charging as well. Now compared to the S9 Plus, I feel that the fingerprint scanner in the Google Pixel 2 XL is slightly on a better placement, and as mentioned, it unlocks the phone faster than the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. Now personally for me, I also found that the button placement is better on the Pixel 2 XL, especially if you're right-handed when it comes to taking photos with just one hand, as the buttons are properly placed for easy access of the volume rocker button for pressing the shutter button on the Pixel phone, but that could be a personal preference. Now I also find that sometimes I tend to accidentally press the Bixby button on the S9 Plus, and apparently some people do so hopefully one day Samsung may consider allowing us to remap that button, but you can always disable that button as you can do it through the settings of the phone. Now in terms of software, both of the phones come shipped with Android 8.0 Oreo, but the S9 Plus still uses the Samsung's TouchWiz, but overall there's no issues in performance and also multitasking for both of the phones. The Google Pixel 2 uses the stock Android and gets the first and the fastest update, and there's something about using the stock Android experience which makes the overall usage seems to be a bit more productive and fast to get exactly what you need or want. There's also a very interesting difference of the navigation feature where it definitely takes time for someone to get used to, where the back touch feature is below on the right on the S9 Plus and every single Samsung devices, and is on the left for the Google Pixel 2 XL, and the multi-window feature is on the left for the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus and on the right for the Google Pixel 2 XL. It's not a big deal, but there is a difference there. Now in terms of the security unlocking feature, the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus has way more features such as the iris scanner, face unlock, fingerprint reader, pattern and of course the pin unlock, compared to the Google Pixel 2 XL where it has the fingerprint reader, the pattern and the pin unlock. Now in terms of display, the Google Pixel 2 XL uses LG's OLED display, and the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus has a very own display of this Super AMOLED display with a slightly higher resolution, and the S9 Plus has a brighter screen with both of the devices brightness at 50%, and the overall display literally melts at the side with the curved edges for the S9 Plus. It also has thinner bezels than the Google Pixel 2 XL with 84.2% screen-to-body ratio on the S9 Plus and a lesser 76.4% on the Google Pixel 2 XL. Now overall, the S9 Plus looks way more visually appealing, and that's the reason why it is known to be the best display on any smartphone available right now. Now the display is definitely more saturated and vivid, and even with the latest update on the Google Pixel 2 XL of giving you the option of the saturated mode, the biggest drawback of the Google Pixel 2 XL is of course the screen blue shift, where there is a bluish tint when you tilt the phone towards the side. Now as for battery life out of the box, the S9 Plus seems to perform slightly better than the Google Pixel 2 XL, even with the extra 20 mAh of battery on the Google Pixel 2 XL, and this could be because of the combination of the higher RAM, as the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus has 6 gigs versus the 4 gigs on the Google Pixel 2 XL, and the new processor on the S9 Plus and the fast charging of 100% of battery life is faster on the S9 Plus compared to the Google Pixel 2 XL. For an overall test, I've tested both of the phones within the same everyday task as mentioned in my previous video review for each one of the phones, where it starts off with my 45 minutes cardio session at 7 AM with YouTube and also music consumption, followed by using Waze to office and then making calls and getting emails. I kind of find that the S9 Plus performs better than the Google Pixel 2 XL overall for the battery life. Now in terms of camera, which is definitely the biggest question when it comes to comparing both of the phones, the S9 Plus has a dual lens system which has the variable aperture of f1.5 to f2.4 for the primary camera, and is the only available phone right now which has that. It also takes better low light pictures because of the f1.5 aperture compared to the f1.8 on the Google Pixel 2 XL. It also has the telephoto lens to take better zoomed in pictures. And of course, the pictures on the S9 Plus is more saturated. However, when doing a side-to-side comparison, the picture seems to be a bit more overexposed and softer compared to the Google Pixel 2 XL. The overall pictures for the Google Pixel 2 XL also seems to have a higher dynamic range even if the background is blurred, and the portrait mode for the front and also the back camera performs very well with better masking at the edge of the person, but performs the same when it comes to taking photos of objects. And pictures on the Google Pixel 2 XL seems to be a bit more natural looking with its overall colors and the overall image. This boils down to the personal preference, and since I'm a fan of a more natural look, I kinda prefer the Google Pixel 2 XL on the natural looking pictures. Now as for audio, the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus has a brighter and a clearer sounding recorded audio as opposed to the slightly muffled sound of the Google Pixel 2 XL, and here's a test. Alright, so right now I'm with the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus, just testing the front-facing camera. For my previous test, I kind of thought that the overall sound for the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus was a bit brighter, so I'm just going to go through and let you guys know what is the exact difference between this and the Google Pixel 2 XL. And right now, switching to the Google Pixel 2 XL, you can hear the sound, and of course I'll let you guys choose, and I will do my own exact review on how the sound compares with the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus, so check it out. So if you guys do a lot of vlog recording on your phone, the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus is definitely better in getting a very crisp audio sound when recorded through the S9 Plus microphone. Both of the phones has stereo speakers, but the volume for the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus is not only louder, but it sounds even clearer once again, and this could be because of the Dolby Atmos surround sound and the AKG tuned sound, and it still sounds better even with the placement of the speakers of the Google Pixel 2 XL placed right in front of the phone. So if you guys compare side by side, the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus is definitely better in terms of the overall sound. Now when it comes to the overall ecosystem, Samsung has so many products within their ecosystem, like the Samsung Smart Things Hub and the other related smart home sensors, to home appliances, PC peripherals, to even medical equipment. There's even specific products which caters towards the consumer type of tech items, like the Gear Icon X, the Gear S3 smartwatch, the Gear Fit 2 Pro, which also works very well with the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. As for Google, the products are definitely not as wider than the Samsung products available right now. There is the Google Pixel Buds, the Google Home, the Google Chromebook, the Daydream View and the Google Clips. So as of now, the ecosystem for Samsung products far exceeds what Google has in the market today. As for post-ownership, there is no dedicated service centers in countries like here in Malaysia for the Google Pixel 2 XL compared to Samsung's retail stores, which is vastly available in the country. So usually if something goes wrong with your Google Pixel 2 XL, or if touch wood, your screen cracks. Where's the wood?
Still, give me strength.
You will need to send the phone to which shop or online seller that you got it from, and then they'll send it over to Singapore, which apparently is the closest service center to Malaysia, to get it repaired, which will take a longer time to get your phone back. And last but not least is of course the value, and the 128GB version of the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus is currently priced at 3,999 ringgit. It comes with a clear phone case, a fast charging adapter, an OTG USB connector, a micro USB to USB-C converter, the USB-A to USB-C cable, the AKG wired earphones, and also the extra ear tips. And as for the Google Pixel 2 XL, it's currently priced at about 4,590 ringgit. It comes with a USB-C to USB-A dongle, a USB-C to USB-C cable, a USB-C to a 3.5mm headphones adapter since there's no headphones jack, and the 18W power adapter. So in terms of value, the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus takes this one, of course, with all the things that you get in the box. Alright guys, so that's my personal take and my opinion on the comparison of both of the... Excuse me. Alright guys, so that is my personal take and the opinion based on the comparison for both of the phones, with all the highlighted comparison on the categories that I've mentioned earlier. So with this, do let me know what you guys think. Which one would you go for? Feel free to give your answer at the comment section below. And of course, if you have any other questions, be sure to let me know at the comment section below as well. Aside from that, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys found this video helpful. Please like, share and subscribe to Adam Lobo TV if you haven't done so. Don't forget to hit the bell icon just next to it to get notified for my future videos. This is Adam Lobo, and I'll catch you guys as usual in the next video.